What's up, Gemini? It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Welcome to the channel, guys, and welcome to your March 2021, I was going to say wealth and abundance, but it's mid-month tarot card reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so I am going to use the Starman tarot card deck along with the Starguide spread to do this reading for you guys. So the Starman tarot card deck was inspired by David Bowie, and he collaborated on the artwork, and the Starguide spread was in the companion book that came with the deck. So this is usually a pretty cool, kind of a bare bones, like this one gets to the point, let's just say that. You know, there's no stone unturned when I start bringing out the Starman tarot card deck. So you can brace yourself for a pretty real reading here, and let's just see what the cards have to say for you. I almost belched, oh my god. So anyway, that's a product, I think, of living like basically with men most of my life, you know. I was a single mom with my boys, and it was like, if you can't beat them, join them, you know. And anyway, so I'm not going to go down that road, but you can use your imagination. And I'm going to just start pulling cards here for you guys before I make any more embarrassing confessions about my life. So let's have a look at what is available for you with your present energy, based on your present situation, based on the energy available for the sign of Gemini that I start doing the read. Okay, guys, so oh boy. Okay, so we've got the Five of Wands here. So this is kind of a collision. You can see this, that, you know, this is not fantastic. There's some sort of, I'm getting the word duel, you know, where I challenge you to a duel. So you could be feeling a little bit miffed. It's not going to do you any good to go in without considering what you need to say. This could possibly be a fire sign, which is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, which is why you could be having such a hard time finding a place or a breath to get in and say something for you guys. The Five of Wands, he really wants to, it's giving you divine and perfect timing as an indication of, like, you need to wait. You need to wait. Whatever it is that you want to say to whoever it is that you want to say it to, it's not the right time. You need to take a beat, take a breath, just, you know, calm yourself. I'm trying this thing where you guys can see the cards, but it's not working for me at all. I think I moaned about that last time. My dog just showed up. I tried to ignore her, but I ended up staring right at her instead. So the next card is going to have a look at what cause of conflict this could be for you. So, oh boy. So if you guys are in a relationship, like a romantic relationship, like any kind of relationship where somebody is asking more from you. So you've got the Two of Cups here. So it's like somebody is pressuring you, and they want to kind of go to the next level, and you're not ready. You're like, I don't think so. That's just not for me right now. Really prefer to keep things the status quo, and just, you know, you can live in your space and I'll live over here, and there's no need for us to share anything right now, or I don't want to get engaged. You know, whatever it is. Like somebody could be pressuring you to get married or whatever, whatever the relationship is. But this is a close personal relationship because you do have the Two of Cups. So anytime you see that is somebody that really matters to you. So it's like you're trying to fend them off with the Five of Wands, right? And it's like, no, I don't want to do this. And you're really sort of doing this dance, and it's starting to get a little clumsy, you know, and you're thinking, well, what's wrong with the way things are right now? But all of a sudden it's not working for this person that just wants a bigger piece of your pie, you know, because you so fly, Gemini. You know, so it could be a little bit of a challenge for you. I'm going to write that down. Hold on. Okay, so it looks like you're running some sort of defense, but you're not doing it very well. And you're probably going to drop the ball at some point because you're just kind of like sitting there and you're like, but you're not standing up for yourself. And it really doesn't matter how pushy somebody is. It doesn't mean that they're the most correct. And, you know, if you can't have an honest conversation with somebody about where you are in the relationship, any relationship, then I'm sorry. You know, what is even the point? You know, it's like, and people that are super demanding and like come in and they just kind of stretch the boundaries and squeeze their way in, man, I find that annoying, you know. But how are you going to handle it, Gemini? So let's see what changes needed in order to face challenges. And this is what can really help you sort of deal with this 5 of Wands energy, where we're seeing that you're just like, you know, on a bit of a stutter, like, you know, and you better be careful because somebody's going to move in right away, you know, and set up house with you, and you're going to be like, oh, what just happened? Okay, so here's the Queen of Wands. I really want you guys to take notice of her stance in this card. You know, where she's got her hands on her hips and she's got this total no-nonsense energy to her. She's like, not today. I don't think so. I'm not ready for you to move in. No, I don't want a joint bank account. No, I don't want a dog or a cat. Like, this is having the power to stand up for yourself. And the Queen of Wands, like, she really is like a super family oriented person, and she can really push herself to levels where she's exhausted by doing what everybody else wants her to do. And then she'll just sort of drop down in a heap in the corner and be like, oh, phew, you know, oh, let's sigh. So you don't want to end up like that. So you are being guided, Gemini, to, like, you know, install your spine, stand up straight with that Queen of Wands. She'll lend you her spine. The thing about the Queen of Wands too is if she gets pushed too hard, like if her generosity is taken advantage of, man, she's got a sharp tongue. So you don't want to get to that point. You want to just go, okay, you know what? I see everything that you're doing. I understand what you want, but I'm not at the same stage as you. You know, it can be very uncomfortable when you're in a relationship. And again, any relationship, you guys are on different levels, you know, where somebody's throwing the L word at you, you know, and you're like, oh, I'm not in love with that person yet. And I don't want to say that. Like, I don't want to get engaged. I don't want to get married. You know, I don't want to share my bathroom. So what do you want? Like, and are you being, and don't drop subtle hints, you know, hints at people. And ask, like, hope for them to get you, because it looks like you're dealing with a little bit of a steamroller type of a personality here. They're not going to get your hint. You're going to have to come right up and say it, and just march right into the room and say, I need you guys, well, you know, whatever, to pay attention to what I have to say right now. Okay, so this is really interesting. This card came out under the strengths quadrant of the reading. So this is like really being mindful, and you know, you can prepare yourself. Like, you obviously seen this going on for quite some time already. You know what's going on. And you feel like you need the perfect time to be able to say this with the 5 of Wands, but there is no perfect time. And if you keep on waiting, it's going to be too long. What's that movie? Is it How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days? Where, what's her name? Andy Anderson in the movie, where she just moves in like the pink fluffy bath mat and toilet seat cover and towels, and she brings a plant and she buys a dog. You know, all that stuff is going to start happening to you if you wait. Oh, well, it's not a good time right now. Oh, I'll talk about it next time, because it feels like the silence, like the acceptance of what is going on, all the hints that are being thrown at you, all the clues that you guys are receiving from this person, they're taking that as a sense of approval. So you're gonna have to do something about it, you guys, and you can do it in a really calm and clear way with the 4 of Swords also. So that's nice. Like, you guys have a really, you know, you have such a big heart and you can say things to people, but isn't it better to have a conversation with somebody than to end up in a situation like, how did I get here? You know, and you definitely don't want to end up in a situation where you're thinking, I just don't like what is going on here. So you're going to have to hold up the caution flag, you know? So let's see. Oh, you guys. So the outcome here, this is very interesting here for you guys. So I pulled the 5 of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here is the shadow of what you guys might consider to be a loss. Yeah, I don't think you're giving this person enough credit in the sense that they can handle your truth. What they won't be able to handle is the distance that is related to this 5 of Pentacles, you know? You really need to nip this in the bud right now, Gemini, you know? And you think that you're sparing somebody's feelings, but if you let this go too far and then they become super attached to you, and then you withdraw with this 5 of Pentacles energy. So you have 2 5s in your reading, 5 of Wands and 5 of Pentacles. So that's an angel number 5-5. You might want to check that out. I mean, you just got to come clean and say, like, this is how I feel. You can find that way, you know, before everything falls apart and you lose that person, you know, because you let them go too far. Like, think how they feel. They probably feel like a fool for going too far and think like, well, why didn't you say something to me? So, I mean, you gotta put the brakes on this before it turns into like some horrifying romantic comedy that you're not getting paid for. So, very interesting cards for you, Gemini. I'm gonna let you go and we'll peace out. Bye for now. Bye.